What's going on, my Wakanda family? It's your boy T'Challa back with another banger. Got us another good non-meta build for PvP. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and right after we'll get into the build breakdown. But first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the video. You know, because you guys could have been doing something else or watching another video, but you stopped by to check it out. Guys, I just want to say thank you for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing the videos. Guys, I appreciate it greatly. Continue to like, subscribe, and share the videos, and we'll get right into the gameplay right after. I'll see you guys for the build breakdown. Alright family, I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. Let's get right into the build breakdown. Okay, so as always, excuse me, as always, we're going to start with the specialist. We're running firewall for the med kit, the 200% armor regen that you get from using the firewall's med kit. Now let's get into the weapons. So I'll say this first. I ran this with a couple different weapons. Ideally, I was running it with the Eagle Bear, and that 60 round mag really does help. But again, guys, I like to be different. I like to challenge myself. So this is why I switched to the Bighorn, and I actually liked it because I was like, you know what? Let me see how the Bighorn works with this build. But initially, I was using the Eagle Bearer and the Carbine 7. So let's get into the Bighorn. You get this from doing legendary missions, or you can get it in Legendary Summit. That's where I got mine from, the Legendary Summit. And I think it's actually in one of my videos, my solo legendary build. I think it's actually there in that video. If not, I might not have got that clip, but that's where I got it. So the Bighorn is an exotic, and it comes with the talent Big Game Hunter. When scoped, switches to semi-automatic fire mode, dealing 450% weapon damage with each shot. As you guys noticed in the gameplay, that one guy that I killed, he had a lot of armor. He was running around the truck with my teammate, and he was so focused on my teammate, and I was at a longer range, and I just scoped in, took him out with about 6 shots. He was really tanky, but you see that 450% weapon damage with each shot when you're scoped, freaking demolished him. Headshots, getting back to the talent, headshots grant 2 plus 2% headshot damage, stacks up to 50 times. Once at full stacks, 10 stacks decay every 4 seconds until all stacks have been removed. Headshots delay decaying of stacks. So as you're building stacks, right, with the headshots delay decaying of stacks. So as long as you're hitting headshots, guess what? You will go ahead and keep that damage active, but it will max out at 50 times. So let's do some quick math real quick. Let's get the calculator, do that times 50. So that's 100% headshot damage that you're getting right there. 100% headshot damage, which in the video you saw, I was beaming some people a couple times in the head, face tanking them, boom, take them down, just disrespecting people. We got 12.8% assault rifle damage, 18% health damage, 9% critical hit damage, and we got a total base damage of 116.7k damage. Now the second weapon we're using is the Carbine 7. You know, this Carbine 7 is like a #1 laser beam weapon. It's up there in that class with a few other weapons. This gun is really good, and if you can get it with really good rolls, like damage to armor or damage to target out of cover, or even crit damage, sometimes it comes like that. All you have to do is re-roll the talent, and you have your #1 gun. So this one has 106.5k damage, 11.5% assault rifle damage, 16% health damage, 6% damage to armor. And then I rolled Optimus on it. Weapon damage is increased by plus 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the mag. Now guys, I just want to say that if you paid attention to my weapons, they're not god roll, they're not maxed out, and they're not expertise at all. Especially the Bighorn. You see, it's only proficient level 5. The Carbine 7 is proficient, but I didn't expertise it. And you see, I was really out there just killing people. Like that one guy, I showed his build, and then I took him down a couple of times, and he probably was like, yo, how's this guy taking me down with this build he's using? What is he using? pretty sure that's what he was thinking because he was kind of tanky. All right, so that's that. And then we got our orbit, just in case. Comes with the 12.6 pistol damage, 8% health damage, and perfect finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing the enemy grants you that 35% crit chance, 40% crit damage for 15 seconds. All right, let's get into the gears. Okay, we're running the Ninja Bike backpack. All right, and if you don't know what this does, we have this maxed out, and we have resourceful. Slots in with any equipped gear set and brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. So pretty much any gear you put on, and this is for the people that may be their first time watching this video or, hearing anything about the Ninja Bike backpack. This is not for the people that know what's going on. Okay, you have to understand. Everybody doesn't know everything and hasn't seen everything or understand. So that's why sometimes I get repetitive and I kind of repeat the same thing, is because of that. So just, bear with me, guys. Pretty much that Ninja Bike backpack unlocks the next brand set bonus. So if I had on one piece, like, let me show you, right here, I got on one piece Fenris, right? It unlocked the second brand set bonus, which is reload speed. That's what it does. So let's go back into the gear set. So we got on two-piece striker, the mask and the holster. We'll get into that. But the striker piece, the gear set, it unlocks weapon handling, 15%, and then the three-piece unlocks 15% rate of fire. We got weapon damage on this and crit hit damage with 10.5 crit hit damage mod. The holster, we got weapon damage, crit hit chance. Chest piece, this is what's the most fun part about this build. And this is why I had so much fun, because of the disrespect, We're running a Fenris chest piece. We got assault rifle damage, plus 10%, and then 20% reload speed. We got weapon damage maxed out, 5.5% weapon handling, 12% crit hit damage that we rolled on here, and then 11.8% crit hit damage mod. The talent we are using, and I hear a lot of people stop using this for PvP, they rather use Unbreakable, but it's called Gunslinger. Weapon swapping increases total weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. This buff is lost for 5 seconds if you weapon swap while it is active. So if I'm using the Bighorn and then I swap to the Carbine 7, it then activates Gunslinger and I get that 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. But say I get about 2.5 seconds within Gunslinger being active and I go back to the Gunslinger, not the Gunslinger, I go back to the Bighorn, guess what that does? It stops the Gunslinger buff for 5 seconds, so then I lose that 20%. That's what that means. But 20% for 5 seconds weapon damage on an already high base weapon damage weapon, man, that's all I need. That is all I need, is those few seconds to hit you hard like a laser and you're down. And that's what this build was doing. It was so much fun, guys, because it was different. So let's continue. We did the backpack, and let's do contractor gloves. Right now, I know I typically like to use every brand set bonus and everything towards the build, but the weapon handling is what I was going for, and the damage to armor is what I was going for. We got 15% weapon damage and 8% damage to armor, critical hit damage that we rolled onto these gloves. All right, and then we got Fox Prayer. We got rifle damage and 20% accuracy. Weapon damage, damage to target out of cover, 8%, and then 12% crit hit damage that we rolled onto these. Now, the Bighorn is 2 weapons in one. It's an assault rifle and it is a rifle. When you scope in, it becomes a rifle. So you see that? That was cool how we got the Fenris chest piece for the assault rifle portion of the Bighorn, and then we got the Fox's Prayer knee pads. Overlong Armament is the brand set. It gives you that 10% rifle damage. So you see, we got 460 50% weapon damage, plus weapon damage on the rifle portion, because if you remember, let's go back to the Bighorn. It says when scoped, switches to semi-automatic fire mode, dealing 450% weapon damage. So you get that 10% from the Fox's Prayer. For the rifle damage, we're up to 460% weapon damage. And this is the build. Now, as you see, I'm running the chem launcher, but we're running foam. I honestly did not know what skills to run with this build. I was just like, you know what? Let me just try some foam. Let me just, aggro some people. Just get on their nerves, agitate them, make them worry about foam and all that. It was fun. That's why I chose the foam, because of that. There was no specific reason. I didn't really need the foam. I just actually wanted to get on some people's nerves by foaming them. So that's why we went with the foam. And then, of course, we went with the Defender drone for the simple fact, we just needed some added protection because we are under 1 million armor. So in order to stand some type of chance, we used the Defender drone. All right. That's the build, guys. You guys let me know what you think. I truly enjoyed it. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, it's your boy T'Challa. We're here just to have fun and enjoy the game and break up the whole meta stuff when it comes to these builds, because everybody is out here looking like iRobots running the exact same build. Like, bro, it's no fun. And I understand why some people don't even want a PvP, because of all the glitches and the bugs and everything. And then you got everybody running the same exact build. With the one thing you take away, they may have some pieces different than others, but it's typically the same few pieces that everybody uses. So that's that. Like, subscribe, share the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next time, stay frosty, agents. It's your boy T'Challa, out.